What kind of damages can you recover in a personal injury case? Now, there are essentially three big categories, which also have a lot of subcategories of damages that you can recover in a personal injury in a car crash case. The first big category is economic. Now, economic kind of is a huge category that you can fit under anything you can actually measure with hard dollars. Now, that big category includes your lost income, both past and future, and in that if you're hurt really bad and you've got some sort of permanent impairment or permanent disability that affects your ability to make money in the future, as long as you can get that documented and proven to a reasonable degree of certainty, you can recover money for your loss of ability to make money in the future. Lost income, property damage, pretty much anything you can measure with a hard dollar that you can think of, you can recover in a personal injury case. The second category is non-economic damages, and that's kind of what people think of when they think about pain and suffering. Now, under that non-economic damages category, there's pain and suffering, which includes what they call duties under duress and loss of enjoyment of life, and those things are, have you had trouble sleeping? Have you not been able to do stuff that you used to do? Your emotional distress. The non-economic damages or damages that you are allowed to recover that can't be measured with a dollar sign. You have to come to some sort of agreement with an insurance company before you file a lawsuit if you settle. So you kind of have to look and think about, these are the things that I can't do, or these are the things that I've lost, and these are the things that I had to put up with because of these injuries. And you have to come to some sort of number that you're comfortable with settling with the insurance company before you file a lawsuit if you want to. Now, obviously, if you want to go to trial and you put these damages, these things that you lost and you had to put up with in front of a jury, you will make an argument to them about how much these things you believe they are worth. But the category of non-economic damages is pretty much a huge bucket of things that you can't measure with a hard dollar, but you kind of have to come up with some way to calculate and determine what you believe those damages and what those things that you had to put up with are worth. And you have to convince the insurance company why they're worth that much. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. The third category of damages, this category is called punitive damages, and it doesn't come up most of the time. These are the kind of damages that are put in place to punish the person or corporation that did the act that caused you the injuries, and deterring other people from doing the same thing. Now, in this category of damages, they usually come up in drunk driving crashes or cases where a company has been extremely negligent when they should have put things in place that could have prevented the injury if they rise to a certain level. But the punitive damages is intended to punish and deter individuals and other people from doing those things, and they're essentially reserved for things when people are acting really bad. So the three categories of things that you can recover for in a personal injury case are economic damages, the stuff that you can measure with hard dollars, the non-economic damages such as pain and suffering that you can't put a hard number on, but you have to determine a reasonable amount that would compensate you for the things that you've lost, the things that you can't do anymore, the things you had to miss out on. And punitive damages is when an individual corporation has acted very badly, and it rises to a level where society has determined that what you did is extremely wrong, and in an effort to deter that and punish you at the same time, we're going to allow additional damages money for your bad acts.